Hello, everybody on YouTube. This is my first time ever going live on YouTube, and it is such a delight to be here with you. I was so excited and delighted to be here with you. Today, we're going to be talking about how to pitch your business. So get in the room, come and say hi. You can post a comment, and I'm just so pleased and excited to be here with you. Okay, so if you've never heard of me before, my name is Charlene, the Vocal Alchemist, and I help public speakers, people at work, people in business to speak in ways that get you heard, valued, respected, and paid, honey. So today I'm going to be talking to you about how to pitch your business. The way that I like to teach is from a very spiritual perspective and also a very practical perspective so that you can marry the two and so that you can be really powerful and super confident when you speak, so that you get heard, so that what you say is actually valued. I've got a ton of experience. I've got decades of experience being a public speaker myself, 35 years, in fact, of being a public speaker myself. And I've been teaching the voice for the past 20 years. I was teaching singing for lots of artists, and I was singing around the world with artists such as Adele, such as Jennifer Hudson, such as Smokey Robinson. And I've been teaching public speakers, people to use their voice in ways that really get them to be really heard and get them to be really valued. If this is your first time to the channel, welcome. Click the subscribe button, click the like, the thumbs up button, set the alarm, set the bell so that you get the notification for all of the uploads, because I'm going to be pumping out content on YouTube, because I just feel like there is an audience that needs to hear this message about how to truly be confident, how to really relax in your body. My specialty is to help you to, even if you're on camera or you're on stage, or you're just doing a presentation, to make yourself so relaxed and comfortable that you feel like you are in your own front room. Alrighty, so let's get started. So I have been listening to business owners in particular business owners pitch their business for quite some time. And I've listened and I've heard you all, and there are some things that I'd like to bring into the room to help to refresh this conversation about how to pitch your business, because I've never ever heard somebody say, I love pitching my business. I've never heard somebody say that. So I really want to bring some new life into the room, and I want to help you to really see this as something beyond a necessity and something that will help you say, this is actually fun. So this is my job, to help you get from the mundane into the magical in regards to how you speak and pitch your business. So the first thing when it comes to pitching your business is not actually about writing your pitch. The first thing that you need to do is to really sit with your business, because I'm sure as a business owner, you've been speaking about your business for a long time. You've gotten very used to telling people what it is that you do, who you serve, all about your products. And I'm going to invite you to take a step back for a second, because I guarantee you that if you've been saying the same things over and over again about what it is that you do, who you serve, what your products are, you've gotten into a bit of a script about what you say and how you say it, right? And so I'm going to invite you to just take a notepad and a pen and to jot down those things that you may not have told anybody yet, but you actually do those things. So for example, if you're a business coach, you might actually find that you help your clients with a lot of financial anxiety, but it's not something that you necessarily speak about when you're pitching or even when you're telling people about your business. So I want you to go ahead and have another look at what it is that you do, the things that you tell people that you do, and the things that you have not told anybody about you do, because they form the richness of the landscape of what it is that you do and how you do it. I want you to take your products. I want you to really think about what is it that these products do for people. If you've got an exfoliating body scrub, for example, how smooth is your skin after you use your own products? I want you to really delve into your world a little bit and to look at the things that you're currently not saying about your business. So that's the first step. The second step is I want you to come up with a really fascinating hook about your business that you can start off with. And it's like the first sentence. All right. And I want you to think about all the things that you have said, all the things that you have not said. And when you've looked at all of those things, come up with a first sentence that is going to really hook somebody's attention into wanting to listen to you. So, for example, I had a client who works in the legal services, and I was advising her on how to pitch her business. And she was doing live pitches on places like Clubhouse and things of that nature. And I said to her, one of your first lines could sound something like, you know something? I am tired of business owners not having the protection that they need. And she thought about it and she was like, that's so interesting, because normally she would have introduced herself with the pitch and said, my name is such and I work for such and such and such and such. But I encouraged her to actually hook people in with a phrase that is really going to help you stand out from the other pitches who are also introducing themselves, right? With name and vocation and what is it that you do. And start off with something that's going to get and grab the person's attention. So that's the first thing. The second thing is really talking about picking out those key things from your research when you were doing your deep dive into what it is that you do, the things that you're saying, the things that you've not said before. Craft a body of your pitch that is going to tell people about the yummiest, juiciest, most powerful things. Some things that you may have said already, some things that you may not have said, that is going to pique their interest. This is not about the things that you enjoy to do or to serve or to say. This is about what is it about your service and your product that is so yummy that it would pique their interest. So with the exfoliating body scrub, for example, all right, people want to know, can I travel with it? Is it portable? Is it natural ingredients? Are these natural ingredients sustainable? Do I have to store it in the fridge? I want you to talk about your product or your service like it's the best thing in the world. If you are a business coach, for example, and you are pitching about your business, you talk to people about your results. You talk to people about the fact that people come to you and they 10x their income. Sometimes people come to you for business and their marriages get better. These are the kinds of things that you can include in your pitch to really help people to understand, wow, there's a depth of and a wealth of wisdom and knowledge and expertise here for them. All right. And then when you finish your pitch, you always want to have a call to action. Where can people find you? What is it that you want people to do in order to find you? In my business pitches, I always ask people to DM me with the hashtag superpower so that they can register their interest and we have a conversation in the DMs, and I will direct them on what resources I have for them to move forward or how to move forward with me in order for them to have my services, right? So you have these three things that the pitch is constructed of. But I want to talk to you about your tone of voice. I want to talk to you about being engaging when you are speaking, because as a vocal alchemist, I listen to voices all day and all night, and I love it. I love to speak. I love to hear you speaking. And I've noticed something when it comes to the business pitch. So I have alluded to this already, that you've been so used to speaking about these things that you've gotten a bit of a script. And what happens when you speak about the same things over and over again, you get into a bit of what I call a rehearsal rut, and it starts to affect your tone in the way that it sounds like this. I'm Charlene, the Vocal Alchemist, and I help people to get paid and I help people to speak with confidence and power. Do you hear that I'm speaking with two notes? Charlene, the Vocal Alchemist, and I'm going to help people get paid. It's like two notes, like a dual tone happening. And what that does is it signals to the audience, it kind of lulls them into a sense of relaxation to the point where people can very easily switch off from you. But when you inject enthusiasm, honey, into your pitch, because remember the position, the posture of your pitch is that your product, your service is the best thing in the planet, in London, in the States, on the globe, period. You're going to have some enthusiasm when you speak about it. Because as far as you're concerned, you have the secret to people's problems. You have the solution to people's problems, people's things. And it may not even be a problem that you're solving. It may just be like a luxurious item that is one of a kind. And you know that the way to access it is through you. And so this is the posture, this is the attitude of you when you are pitching your business. And it's no longer a dual tone, it is the tone of enthusiasm. And it is, I'm Charlene, the Vocal Alchemist. And you know something? I want you to speak with so much power, so much confidence that people cannot ignore you. I want you to speak with so much authority that you are respected. I want you to be able to walk into your office and get a pay rise. I want you to be on a live stream and be able to command sales from the comfort of your home. Can you hear the passion? Can you hear that enthusiasm? This is what people want to listen to. And I promise you that if you bring that enthusiasm into your pitch, it brings so much melodic tone to your voice. And people are now engaged with what it is that you have to say. So we've covered a little bit so far. We've covered about the hook, we've covered about the body, we've covered the call to action, and we've also covered the tone of your voice, all right? But when it comes to your business pitches, and I can feel that this is a big thing, nervousness and a lack of confidence comes from really being displaced. And I'm going to explain to you what that means. In order for you to really occupy that space of confidence, you're going to have to stay within the walls, within the confines, within the boundaries, which is a better word than walls, of your own space. Your space is the world of your business. And in that world is the yummiest, juiciest services, products. You've got the solutions, you've got the secrets, you've got the know-how, you've got the gift. You've just got it. You've got that it factor. You are the it girl. You are the it guy. You have it. You have it. And I need for you to stay in that space of absolute focus in your own world as to what it is you have to offer, who you are, what you are giving to the world. Being very resolute about your own boundaries energetically will really help you to not compare yourself to other people's pitches. Even if, because I've been in situations before where I've been at a networking event and I have pitched after somebody that was really, really good. I encourage you to not get involved in other people's stuff. I invite you to just focus in. So you're at that meeting, right? Or you're at that in that clubhouse room, for example, and somebody's just pitched and blown the roof off the place, and you're feeling nervous and you're feeling unsure and you're feeling like, oh my God, I don't want to go next. I don't want to go next. I don't want to go next. But listen, in those moments, I need you to bring your focus back to yourself, back to your juice, back to your yumminess, back to your gold, back to your secrets, back to your value, your expertise, your wisdom. Bring it back, bring it back. And in doing that, it will help to divert the attention and the focus off of comparing yourself to other people on to focusing on yourself. This is one of the most productive and most beautiful ways of really thwarting comparison in its tracks and to get you back on track with you. Because I'm sure if you're in business, you're doing it because you love it, right? I mean, you could have done anything else, but you chose to do this. What is it that you love about your business? Why is it so dope? What is it that you have to offer? I'm telling you, when you are able to speak with the enthusiasm, with all of the value, the wisdom, the expertise, and you're able to give yourself goosebumps because you're in your own world and there's nothing like it. This place is a cavern of treasure. It is the place that people need to be. And now you are the human instrument that is going to tell people about it. This is powerful, guys. It's so powerful. If you desire to craft your business pitch with me, I want you to go ahead and click the link in the description below. Book a session with me. My sessions are actually discounted by about 48% just for YouTube because I want you close to me. I want you in my space. I want you to come close to me in a session so we can look at your business pitches. We can look at your marketing. We can look at your sales. And with this 1 hour consultation, I know for a fact that you will get so much value from it. The things that I'm teaching today, you may not have heard quite in the way that I'm teaching them. As I said, I'm Charlene, the Vocal Alchemist. I like to teach from a practical and an energetic / spiritual perspective because I like to address all of you. But for now, if you have not already clicked like and subscribe, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Click the thumbs up. Click the bell so that you get notified when I am doing new content because like I said, I've got a ton of content coming your way because I love you and you are worth it and you need to hear this message. You need to experience your voice in a new way so that you are heard, respected, valued, and paid, honey. All right. Lots of love. Take care.